Cass here with Mayday Dog Training. Today we're going to go over how to teach your dog to wait in the kennel when they're coming out, and then how to also put them back in place. Some people use place as a marker for like a rug or a table or maybe a dog cot, but because we have so many dogs here at Mayday Dog Training, we train our personal dogs that their kennel is their place. So when we say place, the dogs run each to their same, like each one to their designated kennels, and that's the same kennel they always sleep in. And so when we yell place or say place, they all run to their kennels and they go to their same spots. They lay down, they can stand, they can sit. It doesn't matter what they do in their crates, but that's their spot to get to and to be calm. No whining, no barking, no clawing at the crate. It just makes a better family pet and a better environment for humans and dogs to live in together. So this is Laverne. We're going to start with the wait command. She's very good at wait. So I'm just going to talk you through how you would correct a dog or teach a dog to wait in their crate when you open it. It's a great command to teach your dog so they don't come flying out, jumping on you, and it keeps them calm. And it's a great start for when you're going to take your dog out for a walk, for a car ride, for out in the backyard, training, playing fetch, anything. It's just a great start for the rest of the foundations. So I'm going to say wait. I open up the crate. Now she's more advanced, remember, so I can open up the crate. I can talk to you right now and she's not going to get out. If she were to get out, I would say, wait. Or sometimes just the works. So you always give like a little verbal and then you say the wait, and then that teaches them to get in. If they get back out or their two paws crawl out or off the table, off the cot, whatever you're using, then you always want to put them back totally back in the crate or back on the table, cot, whatever you're using. Sometimes a little body spatial pressure helps the dog get back into the crate or on top of the cot or table. But it really just depends on the dog that you have and what you're using. So for Laverne, she goes off cues by her name. All of our dogs go off their cues by name. So I'll say Laverne, blank, Shirley, blank, and that just helps keep all the dogs in check and not all of them run to you when you say the come command or free command, whatever. So Laverne, good girl, place, good girl, nope, good, good. So you see where she stepped out and I went nope. You can use or nope, but then if you still need to help them, you can say wait again. So Laverne, good girl, place, good girl, good job. All right, so we're gonna pretend Laverne's not that advanced with wait. If she weren't, and she was the type of dog that would jump up on the crate or claw at the crate, or the moment you unlatch the door, they're pushing to get out, what you would do is open it, and then the minute they start to push out or claw or get their, get their head against the crate, you would just shut it. Sometimes if they're a really strong dog, you have to shut it really fast and hard. But the smaller dogs or the more softer dogs, you can just push it back. So when they try to push towards the door, you shut it and you tell them to wait. When the door opens, if they try again, you shut it again, you say wait. She's hearing wait a lot now. So you open the door, they jump, shut it. And you just keep playing that game, shutting it, until they calm down in their crate and you can open it totally. They're not shaken, they're not like ready to pounce out the door. And then you leave it open. In baby steps, you might want to let them out at this moment when they're calm, they're focused on you, and they're not rushing out the door. However, as the dog gets better at wait, I expect more out of the dog, where I can say wait, jab. So eventually you want to increase that duration time that the dog waits in their crate. So they're not anticipating just because you open the door that they get to come out. They're still waiting for you to give them that command. And Laverne, like I said before, she comes on her name. I say her name, and sometimes I'll say Laverne come, or I did say Laverne come actually that time. But my dog's always listening for their name, not just for the command. And a lot of times I will shout other names out before I say the command, just to make sure that my dog is listening for their name. I'll say my own name, come. I'll say Benjamin, come. Cindy, come. And my dogs, if I'm working with one, if I'm working with 5 at the same time, they know, well, none of those names are my dog's names, so they know, well, you didn't call me, so they all wait for their particular names. And it takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of patience to get there, but it really pays off in the end. So work on the wait command. This also works for doors, and we'll go over that in another video, the threshold, or waiting at thresholds, but this is pretty much the same idea. You tell your dog to wait, you open the door, and the moment they try to lunge towards the door to get out, you shut it really quick, and then you do it all over again. You tell them to wait. I like to have my dogs in a sit when I tell them to wait, so I'll put them in a sit and then wait. And then that becomes automatic, where when I tell them to wait, they just fall into a sit, and then they wait at the door, I open it, and then I want my dog to look at me when I tell them to wait, not looking out the door. So I say wait, they go into a sit, they look up at me, I open the door, they're still looking at me, and then when I give them their name and a cue, they're allowed to go outside. It really helps when you have a lot of dogs, or a multi-dog family, to add structure to the dogs going outside, or to keep people, or keep dogs from rushing out the door when you're having guests come in, or a group of y'all going on a pack walk. It's really beneficial for a lot of different reasons. So we'll go over that in another video. I just wanted to show you how we train the wait command at the kennels, and also a little bit of the place command at Mayday Dog Training. So if you have any questions, you can hit us up at Instagram. Our handle is at Mayday Dog Training, and we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, and also you can find us on our website, MaydayDogTraining.com, Naider. Yep, and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks.